Hi everyone, again welcome back to my channel Unfinished Curious Smile. Today we will be exploring an essential method used in archaeological dating called dendrochronology. Now this technique is also known as tree ring dating. It provides a highly accurate way of dating wooden objects and environmental events. It has become an invaluable tool for archaeologists in understanding the past. So, let's dive into how this method works and its significance in the field of archaeology. Let's begin. So, dendrochronology is a scientific method uh, which is used to date wooden materials by examining by the re, growth of tree rings. This technique was first developed by A.E. Douglas in the year 1900, and since then it has become most valuable precise dating method available in the laboratories of archaeologists. By analyzing the rings in trees, we can determine not only the age of the wood but also gain the insight into past climates. This technique helps archaeologists date wooden artifacts and structures with exact precisions. Unlike some other methods like um other methods that provide estimates, dendrochronology can give us exact year in which a tree was filled. This allows us to develop detailed timelines of human activity in the past. Now, how dendrochronology works? So, uh, trees uh, trees add a new growth ring in every year. These rings vary in various sizes depending on the mm, depending on the environmental factors. I am talking about these rings as you can see in this image. Let's quickly mark them. These darker shade that you can observe here, I am talking about these rings, and also the now, as I was discussing earlier, these uh, rings vary in size depending on environmental factor. Now, by analyzing the patterns of how wide and how narrow these rings, we can learn a lot about past environmental conditions. Now, the process of cross dating allows researchers to match these patterns between different trees to create a master chronology, a continuous record of tree growth over centuries or even millennia. Once this master chronology is established, we can take a wooden samples from archaeological sites and match them to this timeline. Now, it help us to determining the exact year we when the tree was cut down. In archaeology, dendrochronology is used to date a variety of wooden materials. This includes everything from wooden tools and beams in ancient buildings to wooden artifacts like furniture or ships. It also can be used to date timbers, which is used in structures such as prehistoric dwellings of various other things. But in dendrochronology, it is not just about dating artifacts. It also helps us reconstruct the past climate, which is a very important thing in archaeology. By looking at the tree rings, we can ensure or we can determine whether a region is experienced periods of drought or increased rainfall, providing valuable insights into how ancient population might have adapted to the environmental changes. Now, if I break this into an example, it may sound like this. Dendrochronology was used to date the construction of Viking ships, providing key information about when these ships were built and used. Similarly, it's been used to date the wood from ancient structures such as those found at Native American archaeological sites, offering insights into when these communities lived and built their homes. Now, there are some of the advantages of this dendrochronology, which is very important if an archaeologist try to select his dendrochronology dating technique in his or her study. Now, quickly understand the advantages. As I was discussing that um, in the second slide I have talked about the term called precision. Precision is unmatched when it comes to dendrochronology. It can give us the exact calendar year in which a tree was filled, making it one of the most accurate dating techniques available. Now, after uh, listening to this point, you will certainly agree with me on one thing, that in the few uh, video of mine which I made on uh, dating datings in archaeology, in the first introduction video where I have talked about the dating techniques and the types of dating, where I have talked about the absolute dating method. Now I think it is clear to you all then why this dendrochronology is also comes into the division of the absolute dating, why it is called absolute dating. Now, coming back to the second point, it provides climatic and environmental insight. By studying tree rings, we can learn about past weather condition, which definitely help us to explain how that ancient population responded to the environmental challenges, such as drought or other climatic conditions. Finally, dendrochronology can be also used in combination with other dating methods like radiocarbon dating. This cross verification strengthens the accuracy of our dating and helps us to build a more comprehensive timeline. Now, there are some of the limitations of this study. It can only be applied to regions where trees produce distinct growth rings, which typically happens in areas with seasonal growths or seasonal climates. In tropical regions where tree growth is more continuous, this method can be used. Secondly, the quality of the wood samples is crucial. If the wood is too decayed or doesn't have enough ring to cross date, it may not be possible to establish an accurate date. Finally, dendrochronology provides the date the tree was cut down, not necessarily when the wood was used in construction. So, the tree might have been cut down years before it was used in building or artifact. In a conclusion, dendrochronology obviously is a vital tool in archaeological research. It allows us to date wooden artifacts and structures with precision, giving us exact years for events in history. Moreover, it provides valuable information about past environmental conditions, which helps us understand how ancient society interacted with their environment. When used alongside other dating methods like radiocarbon dating, dendrochronology obviously helps archaeologists to build a clearer, more accurate picture of the past. This technique has transformed the way we study history and continues to play a crucial role in archaeology today. Thank you for this wonderful support that you have given me. I have been very fortunate enough that with a very short period of time in YouTube, I have successfully completed 70 subscribers in my channel. Hope for more people who connect with me with this journey of learning anthropology together, where we'll try to discuss topics and share ideas with each other. I would be very grateful to you all if you have any questions and any suggestion regarding this idea of mine, then please feel free to comment down below, or you can DM me on my other social medias, which I will try to provide all the links and details in the description of uh, my YouTube channel, and try to provide all the handles in the other slides of mine, which will be helpful for us to get interacting even more. Thank you so much.